On Saturday, first-generation college student Danny, who asked to be referred to by his first name, shared the struggles of being the first in his family to attend college. This conversation was prompted after attending a high school graduation in Rome, Georgia on May 25th. Danny has two cousins who graduated from Rome High School, and, like him, they are also the first in their families to pursue education at a four-year institution. He wanted to discuss the challenges he, and many others, have to overcome in hopes of calling attention to the first-generation college student dilemma. The main obstacle Danny faced during his college application process in 2015 was the lack of knowledge. Parents are expected to help their children apply to college and fill out financial aid paperwork, but for students like Danny, this is not the case. According to the Post-Secondary National Policy Institute fact sheet published in 2018, English is not a first language for nearly 20% of first-generation students. In Danny's household, he speaks mostly Spanish to communicate with his parents. This language barrier also made the college application process more difficult for his parents to understand. However, when asked if he felt any frustration towards his parents for not helping, he said the following.
No, that never actually crossed my mind, because in my mind, I knew their origins and their roots, so it wasn't like I could hold them, yeah, they're my parents, but it's not like I could hold them accountable for it.
Because Danny's parents did not speak English or know anything about college, he was left to figure out where he was going to college, what he was going to study, and how he was going to get there all on his own. Danny said being a first-generation college student definitely affected his college experience.
Well, that's probably the reason I've had a rough start and missed out on semesters, because, a big issue is, not knowing how to deal with the financial aid process.
However, he did learn that there are people who are willing to help.
Well, one of the things I learned is that, I tend to be very cynical, but there are people willing to help you. You just gotta reach out and ask for a helping hand.
His tip to first-generation college students?
Don't be afraid to ask for help, because if you're first gen, your parents don't know, what the heck is going on, and you probably don't either. So definitely reach out.
Danny recently helped his two cousins apply to college as well as financial aid. He hopes more resources, especially bilingual ones, become available to first-generation students and their families. Stephanie Alvarado, Journalism 3010.